Good morning. Hope you all having a wonderful Saturday. I got a rock job ahead of me. I did a job here probably a month ago, and the customer had me remove a bunch of rock in their backyard. Essentially, they're larger rocks. Some of them are even boulders that the landscaping company who did the hardscape pavers in the backyard, they failed to remove all this rock. So they don't want to bring any equipment back here because it'll damage their beautiful pavers and leak oil and do all kinds of stuff that equipment normally does. So I'm back here today with a breaker to break up the stuff that was just not safe to carry by hand. And I'm gonna load it out by wheelbarrow, or ramp into the dump trailer, and hopefully find somebody that can use it. We're getting a little bit of rain today. Should feel good. I'm gonna do my best to keep the flying rock chips out of the pool and keep a clean workspace. So here goes the time lapse. So what I've done is I've broken up all the bigger pieces. There's a few medium-sized pieces, but most of this I should be able to lift safely. And I've gone all the way down from one end of the garden to the next, and I believe I've got everything. I'm gonna go through and remove the biggest first, get those loaded in, and probably go return this machine rental. These things are awesome, these Hilti breakers. Eventually, if I do more of this work, I may end up getting one. They're just so expensive. But renting them seems to work pretty good. So these boulders that would have been terrible to lift, now are safe to lift. So I'll clean these up one at a time. So I've picked up all the bigger rocks, all the boulders I broke up. I've picked up all the pieces of those. And since then I've raked the garden bed here to accumulate all the crushed granite into little piles that I'm gonna shovel up next. And after that, just some finish raking and sweeping and checking in with the customer, make sure that they're real happy with how it turned out. All those rocks the landscapers left behind when they did the hardscape pavers here are now cleaned up. So another happy customer. Had to take a quick water break, pun intended. A little wet out today. That's all right, we'll take the rain. We're happy to get it. Job well done. All the boulders are crushed and removed. Landscaping rocks pulled out. There's a few rocks here and there that are getting exposed because all that rain we just had. You know, Arizona dirt is mostly rock, but job well done. Got the column removed. You saw that in the time lapse at the beginning. That was right here for who knows how long. Trailer's pretty loaded. Maybe not volume wise, but definitely by weight. I'm gonna go drop this off at a repeat customer's house who's asked for it. So pretty cool to be able to reuse the materials and not have to pay to dispose of it. The tires are sure weighted down. It's hard to tell on the side here, but the front two tires are bulging. I think a lot of the weight's on the front of the trailer, but we'll get it unloaded here soon. Hopefully the hydraulics hold up for it. We are at our next customer of the day. Still have some concrete from that column I ripped out the last job. Where I took the rock to dump it off was actually a customer. That's super cool. He could use it, but he didn't want this column, so threw it back in there. These are two bathtubs here, and then shower enclosure, all the stuff that came out of the bathroom, remodeling debris, a doggy gate, some tires, toilet, metal, the shed thing. So I'm gonna clean it up. Let's roll the time lapse. Finish cleaning up this shower enclosure. It's such a shatter so much. Then I'll sweep all this mess up. Still have 3 tires I need to load in, but I'll put those in the truck so I can take them to the tire store. This is way more than what it looked like on the ground. It just seems to be the common denominator is how much there really is compared to how much you think there is and the customer thinks there is. But this is all metal, and that thing is real heavy. Some sort of hydraulic lift, I don't even know, but there's a big metal bar that came out of it, and then like some little fittings that were real heavy steel. A lot of glass in here. 2 bathrooms. Another happy customer served. It's been a good day. I'll clean this up before my phone dies. Well, it's been a Saturday, that's for sure. Starting off with run to the dump all that flooring from yesterday. Oh, and I had a cardboard box job real early this morning, a small one in town. Ran to the dump, got the tool rental, got to the customers. Before 10, it must have been 9 something when we got to that rock job. Broke up all those boulders, got the rental equipment returned. Within 4 hours, it's still $135 for that tool rental though. It's not a joke, but it's the right tool for the job. And then cleaned up all those rocks. The rainstorm hit, I had a few small delays. Found somebody who wanted the rocks, got that dumped in their property. Got over here to this other job in Desert Hills. That was a full load, just about, I would say 3/4 load. There's a lot of material in the trailer right now. It's heavy. That textured marble and shower enclosures and tubs, and there's this steel hydraulic press from a 4-post lift. That thing must have weighed over, I don't know, 150 pounds or more. It was so heavy, probably more. It took everything in me to slide it up the ramp. I couldn't get the dolly up it. But now I'm headed to the tire store to drop off some tires for recycling and get home for some food. So it's been a really good day. I'm a grateful business owner. I love owning this business and working hard, sweating hard, figuring out how to solve problems better than what I knew before, how to use tools correctly, and sometimes innovative. Just so thankful to have an opportunity to be in business for ourselves. It's been a record month so far with how busy we've been. It's just tremendous. So very, very excited with what's happening in our company. Over 85 5-star reviews now on Google, and climbing. It's just awesome. Every customer we work with is so unique, so different, yet they all have a common problem, and that's they have stuff they need to get rid of. And so we were able to solve that problem for them. So proud to be in business, proud to have a junk removal company, and thankful for the opportunity to run a business here in America. So fired up. Y'all have a great weekend.